We got Griff, first one in the room. Good to see you. Out there in Vancouver, Canada. We're gonna take a little walk up to Highline Park. Let's let a few more people join us. Feel free to tweet this out. Share this with your friends. Elias is in the house. Good to see you, Elias. And Norma Thomas, hello. Welcome. Are you guys ready for a nice little walking tour? But that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. The rain has passed, and I was in this neighborhood, so I said, might as well do a little tour of the Highline Park. I got a fully charged gimbal. I have no idea what this is painted on the wall. This is always a new mural, a new photograph that's down here at the end of the Highline Park. I'm at the very southern end of the Highline Park right now, along Gansevoort Street. And every time we start our Highline tours, we always start out with this. This is always different every time we come out here. So I have no idea. It looks like some kind of collage, tripped out collage or something like that. Good to see you, Sarven. Welcome. Always something weird on this wall, but yeah, hey, you know. It's downtown. Nebul, bienvenue. Everyone follow Nebul. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers, at least 1,000 subscribers here on the good old YouTubes. Welcome. Ready for a proper walking tour? I hope you guys are ready for a proper walking tour. Feel free to share this out with friends. The last time with Jesma, it's good to see you. You're at school right now. Pay attention to your teachers. Pay attention to your teachers and watch us on the replay. No YouTube in class. No YouTube in class. Ooh, the sun is coming out. That means it's gonna get warm. Wilb's driving the Northern Line. Good to see you. Truly an international audience has assembled itself here at the Highline Park. Shall we go? Don't you love the Highline? Me too, Chris. Good to see you. Everyone follow Chris MG. She's a fantastic YouTuber out there in Grenada. Let's get her to at least 1,000 subscribers. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on to the Highline Park. We are here in the West Village. Bom Tarte, Brazil. Robinson Lopez, good to see you. We are here, Gansevoort Street, the very southern end of the Highline. Oh, here we go. Here's the name of it. That's from Lucas Blaulock. And it's called Donkeys Crossing the Desert. There you go. There's the information for that photograph. Boom. You can take it to the bank. Here we are, the southern end of the Highline Park. Lots of construction going on. You know, the rich folk moving in. And we have an amazing view here of the Edge. Soon to be the highest observation deck here in the city. That's Hudson Yards. We're going to be ending our tour up there at Hudson Yards. But let's do it. Do you guys remember the last time we were here at the Highline Park? The trees didn't have any leaves on them. It was all winter. It was all barren. Now look at it. Now look at it. We're under a canopy. We're under a canopy of nature. It has come out. We have a new artist with some interesting art along the way here. You're gonna do the Highline the first day you're here in the city. Awesome! Come on out. But as you see, we're now underneath a lush green. Where are the cross streets? I'm starting out here between 10th and 11th Avenues. We're starting out here in Gansevoort Street. Good to see you, Norma. Yes, it is beautiful, Norma. Oh, a new section of the Highline Park opening up June 5th. We're gonna have to check that out. All right, don't you like the greenery? Remember when we were here last time? We were here, it was really cold and there was nothing on the trees, and now look at it. You know, the landscape architect of the Highline Park, Piet Oudolf, he is a Dutch-born landscape architect. I mean, this is truly his vision right here, is to walk in a lush oasis of green. And so we got some stuff still blooming. We still have some stuff blooming out here. But we're making our way north. Oh, we have our first art encounter here. Okay. I see it. It looks like doors. Oh no, lots of people doing maintenance all the time here at the Highline Park. All the time. And I could tell we're having some signal issues. So I'm gonna, let me see here. What should I do here? Let me see. I'm gonna bump us down. Yes, let me bump you guys down to 1,000 here. Hold on. No, the rain already passed, Bob. I already checked the radar. The rain has already passed. Okay, there we go. I don't do these live streams quickly. I do check it out. Good afternoon, Ken. Good to see you. 5 conversations. Interesting. Let's see this next little piece here. Yep. It's a painting on a door. Yep. It's art. Okay, now we're gonna walk underneath the Standard Hotel right now. And let me get over here to the side. Have our Samsung space over here for all you Galaxy fans out there. And as the sun comes out, it is getting warm. It is getting warm out here as the sun comes out. Like summer. As we go underneath the scaffolding, I cannot wait for the day when there is no scaffolding here on the Highline. I cannot wait for that day. Pretty neat art. Yeah, pretty cool. Did we lose on-screen comments? Do I gotta nudge something here? Let me see here. Hold on 1 second. Because I want this broadcast to be perfect. So let me toggle something here really quick. Do that, and then I do this, and then I do that, and that, and that. Okay, back, and there we go. We should have on-screen comments now. I did not know the offices of Live Nation were down here in with the West Village. Look at that. Got a big old Live Nation thing over there. Let's continue on underneath. We're going underneath the Standard Hotel now. And we're approaching 14th Street. But welcome to the Highline Park. Gotta go go the opposite direction of traffic here for just a little bit. We got Wilbs driving the Northern Line. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thanks for the £5. Good to see you, Debbie. Welcome. Yes, 14th Street is the longest crosstown street. It's the widest part of Manhattan Island. But look at this. Winky's in the house. Good to see you, Winky. Thank you so much for the beer money. So we got lots of construction going on here. Lots of things to tell you about. There's Bill Murray to thank you. Doing great, Debbie. So we'll start out in chronological order somewhat. So you see that arch right there? See that arch? That arch used to be the entrance to Pier 54. At that pier, that is where the Titanic was supposed to land, but instead the Carpathia came there with her survivors. And then just a year or two later, the Lusitania left from this pier. And if you all know the fate of the Lusitania, it kind of got bombed by a German U-boat, and that kind of dragged us into World War I. But today we just have that arch to signify that. But behind it, we have some construction going on here. This is Barry Diller's pet project here. This is his floating island park. This is going to be a kind of an outdoor music venue, a lawn. It's going to have a waterfall, supposedly. And going by the renderings, it looks pretty cool. And without Barry Diller and Dion von Furstenberg, we wouldn't have our Highline Park today. So that's kind of like his little pet project there. It was quite controversial because it is going to be closed a lot for a lot of private events. But they got it through. And now we're going to get a new floating island park right there. And then we have this new building being built right here. So much construction going on around here. I'll tell you what. So much construction going on. It's an amazing thing. And it is getting warm out here fast, man. I am so happy I did not bring a jacket today. I almost brought a jacket outside today. But I walked about 2 steps outside my apartment door, and I was like, you know what? I'll be cold for the day. That's what I did yesterday. I'll just be cold. And now it has paid off tremendously. As we are now approaching 14th Street. So the Highline Park was originally called the West Side Improvement. This is when they separated the train tracks, the freight train tracks, from the street level. Good to see you there, Clover. This structure that I'm walking on was completed in 1932. And good to see you, Paula. And yes, this kind of helped out the avenues down beneath us. If you could imagine, 10th and 11th Avenues would have some freight trains going up and down the avenues there. Very long trains. Some of these trains could be up to a mile long. And people would try to cross the street. And when they couldn't cross the street, they got killed and maimed by these trains. And thus, 10th and 11th Avenues were dubbed Death Avenue. Between 1898 and 1908, nearly 220 people died trying to cross these avenues. And like I said, by the 20s, they began building the structure. A lot of factories are down here, so the Highline Park, the West Side Improvement, sometimes goes right through some of these factories here. Like this one here, so you don't gotta load and offload stuff down there in the street. Keep it all separated so nobody steals and whatnot. But let's continue on. We have that building off in the distance over there. Now, back in the day, that was the largest National Biscuit factory on the East Coast. National Biscuit, now we know today as Nabisco. But in 1912, in that very building, the Oreo cookie was invented. Today, it's the home studios of New York One, and also it's the Chelsea Market, where you get some amazing food. All right, this is very interesting. Community guidelines. This is an anti-racist, anti-sexist, anti-homophobic, anti-transphobic, anti-ableist event. Mind the space. Mind the space we occupy includes our personal space, the Highline itself. Be aware of those around you. Interesting. Is this kind of interesting, weird event going on? Who knows? There's always something new going on out here at the Highline. Let's continue on up the Highline here. Look at all these trees are out. So great. It is springtime in New York. The best season to be in New York. Is Ken leaving? Good to see you, Ken. Thanks for tuning on in. And for everyone else, we're just starting this tour here. We're only 12 minutes into the tour here, so we're walking the entire length of the Highline Park. And then, if you're really special, at the very end of this video, before we go on the subway, we're gonna ride a funicular. We're gonna ride a funicular. And if you never know what a funicular is, stay tuned. I like the fact that it has the word fun in it. We're gonna ride a funicular. Linky, winky, winky, linky, winky whispers with the linkies. Thanks for the linkies. Winky whispers. That's the medium iced coffee I just downed talking. Getting all tongue-tied. Something's going on up here. Some kind of event's going on up here. Ooh, ages 14 to 19 only. Wow, I'm too old for this event. That feels good that I'm too old for an event. How many blocks from end to end? It starts out at 14th Street and it ends at 34th Street. So, about what, 25 blocks? Somewhere in that ballpark? Watch the replay, Ken. Thanks for tuning on in. And look, Hudson Yards about to come into the shot here with the incredibly tall building with the soon-to-be highest observation deck, the Edge. There it is. What a day here in New York. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Yes. As we come, we're now just north of 14th Street. We're approaching the 20s. We're about to enter Chelsea, leaving the West Village. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at this. Wow. And this is right over 10th Avenue down here. That's right. Don't forget tomorrow, Music of Curiosities. We're going to have Miss Cherry Delight. Festivities begin at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Isn't that neat? And all the flowers blooming. All the trees are looking fantastic right now. The fun thing about the Highline Park is how it kind of forces you to interact with other people, because just the way this space is. I love it when people ask me on the bicycle tour if you could ride a bike on the Highline Park. No, you cannot. Yeah, just no. Exactly, Wilbs. You got it. See, here's the number one problem with the Highline Park. The structure itself retains heat. So on very, very warm days, it is incredibly hot up here, no matter how much shade you could find. And as you see, there's lots of shade here. But even here, on a kind of like a moderately crowded day, as you see, there's still lots of people out. I tell you, these shade trees, though, pretty comfy. No room indeed. All you have is cactus and palm trees. Guy Heyman, driving those roads of America. Good to see ya. Making our way up the Highline Park. Let's get a little shot here of the avenue here. I think we can see a pretty cool mural from up here. Let's get this. Let's say hello to this mural really quick. The trees are blocking it. Remember when we saw this? This was Mother Teresa with Mahatma Gandhi. We can see Mother Teresa. Well, we cannot see Gandhi. Now look at this construction site. This is a serious construction site we have here. Building a big old basement. Who knows what's coming in? Always a trip coming out here, I tell you. I walk around here and I'm like, my God, this area has changed so much. It's kind of amazing. And we have the monks out on the High Line. The monks have returned, folks. If you see a monk in the streets and if he offers you a bracelet, don't take the bracelet. Real monks do not ask for money like that. And you hear all the construction going on. This is wild. All this construction going on. And then look at this mural here. This mural is so cool. This mural is so cool. Look at that. Good to see you there, 80s music fan. Look at it. Isn't that neat? Absolutely love this mural. Let's keep on walking. Well, we're only 18 minutes into the broadcast here, and we're almost halfway now. Oh yeah, no, they drifted all over the city. Unfortunately. No, that wasn't hand drawn. That was using spray paint. It wasn't hand drawn. It was spray paint. And we got some new art here in the Highline, so we'll definitely check it out when we see it. Look at all this construction here. It's wild. Whole new neighborhood being created here on the west side. Never finished. Always under construction. That's New York for you. And like I said, I cannot wait until the day we get rid of all the scaffolding on the Highline. We got several new installations. I saw a couple down at the southern end. A couple of paintings on doors. Let's see what else we have. Can't believe how quickly the trees have all bloomed. It's nice with all this shade here. This is a fairly loud corridor here with all the construction. This is like the New York Experience walk-through ride. That's right. You gotta be in the scaffolding business? All right, good. Gotta be careful. Some of the families still control the scaffolding business. If you catch my drift. some of the families. And then boom, our Wizard of Oz moment as we keep on skipping down the yellow brick road. As you see, we still have tracks embedded. And there's the people who own this, CXS, there's an agreement that they could return this back into a freight rail corridor easily. So this is why you still see tracks. I mean, maybe not. I'm telling you, Wilbs, it's kind of crazy, Wilbs. I mean, look at these apartments. I mean, I don't know if I would want to live right there, but I wouldn't mind living above it. But look at all this new construction happening. It's like New York, the experience. Here, the construction. Ooh, we have another sculpture coming up the way here. I love how this one building. Good to see you there, Robert. That's right. That's right, Robert. I love how this one building has lived on. Highly modified, but still fairly old. I don't know how I would feel about living around all that construction, though, but it is what it is. And now I'm beginning to smell the construction. Look at this. Look at this weird. I tell you, there's always weird art on the Highline. Always some interesting and weird art on the Highline. Never gets old. Here's some weird art. Wow, it looks like a piece of a building's just been transported here. Wow. Here's the artist. So on the replay, you can pause it. Bloody hell, got hot out here. All right. Yeah, you can smell the money. Yes. This is interesting. Oh, this is what you were talking about? Yeah, this is wild. This is pretty wild. Are they installing this or uninstalling this? I don't know. They have a weird sign here saying de-installation of artwork in progress. Huh.
How are we doing, everybody?
Huh. Keep moving. Have a walking tour just came up, and look at that. Oh my God, Blondie! Thanks for the super chat, Blondie.
In Hawaii? No.
Thank you so much for the super chat. Oh, it's been up for a couple of months? Okay, I was here like a few months ago. Well, yeah, I don't know how long. It was still cold when I came up here last time. Oh. Had a walking tour come on in to where the art was. So I had to keep moving quickly. Oh. And it's getting very, very warm up here, so I have to get a paper towel here. My nose is beginning to leak. Actually, you know what's funny? I forgot the last time I was up here. I'm going to have to check the date of my last live stream. None of this was blooming yet, and now this is all bloomed. Is it the Highline in September? Yeah. It's a pretty neat place. I was hoping for the rain to kind of scare everyone off, but that did not happen. If the Highline is this crowded right now, I can only imagine how crowded the Brooklyn Bridge is right now. As we come up to another narrow corridor here. Oh, that's right, yes. I was there like a week before the thing opened at the yards. That's right. That is correct. And then we did a whole separate live stream where we actually climbed the vessel. So yeah, it's been a hot minute. It was March or February. Ooh, they got ice cream sandwiches up here. That's a smart move. Good to see you there, Matt. Doing great. Doing fantastic. We've seen this guy before. He makes his art. And then we still have Our Lady Liberty here. I gotta stay away from him. He's playing copyright music. Yeah, you know, in this when we get heavy snow, they do close the whole Highline down. That's when we get really heavy snow. But if there's a light snow around, it's pretty nice.
But not quite.
Yeah, don't you love that one by Lady Liberty? Me too. Coming up on where all the Starkitects have their buildings. Norman Foster, Jean Nouvel, Frank Gehry, to say the least. I believe there's might be even a Renzo piano out here. As we continue on up. I wouldn't mind living in some of those apartments, ones that are like kind of leaning out, kind of neat. And I think now we're crossing 25th Street, or 23rd Street. 23rd Street. Here it is. Ta-da! We're looking towards the east. There's your 23rd Street right there. Now let's see if our friends are still here in the windows. As we go just past 23rd Street, it's been a bit of a ongoing protest here that we're going to see. Yeah, your favorite spot? Oh yeah, always a loud bus, Winky. It's New York. It wouldn't be New York if it wasn't loud. Because there's one thing about New York. It's loud. All right. We have our friends here. Let's see. I think we still have our friends here in the windows. Yes, we do. Now, watch what's going to happen. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to stop here and start showing this to you guys, and then other people will notice what I'm looking at, and they're going to stop too. So here we go. Actually, these trees cover it really good. The trees cover it really good, but they're still there in our windows. They're still there. Doing his one-man protest. It's still there. Oh, a lot of areas are considered no honking zones. A lot of areas. Oh, wow. This is a new one here. Up on the... Yes. Got him up on the roof. And then they're still in the window here. Good to see you, Nigel. They're still in the window here. And now the trees are blocking it, so. And see, once again, I stop. Well, look at this, folks. I stop, and all these people start showing up and start taking. Look at all these people. They would have never noticed it if I didn't stop. It happens every damn time. Nobody notices it. Then the minute I stop and start showing it, a whole crowd appears. Oh, it's always. And Debbie, you know, you're a photographer. You know. Oh, look at this. We got to organize time somehow. It says we have to organize time and organize now. Get ready for protesting. Good to see you, VG. And that's pretty cool. That's neat. I'm gonna start looking at like random windows and see what kind of crowds I get. Right, you know too well, right? Right, Debbie? Isn't it funny when like people see you setting up your camera or whatever, especially if you have a tripod, and then you always have people who stand right in front of your camera because you set up a tripod. All right, we're approaching the 26th Street flyover, and this is where we actually built a structure on top of the Highline Park here, and you get to see we have all these beautiful trees here. A lot of these trees here grew wild when the Highline was abandoned for some 30 years. Yes, and then they stare, exactly. We're talking photography, folks. Take notes. So now we're now deviating from the Highline. We're going above the Highline now. And here is the 26th Street flyover. Oh yeah, I know, compared to last time, right, boss? Good to see you. Yeah, there was nothing on the trees last time we were up here. I'll see you later, Wilbs. Don't work too hard driving the Northern Line. As we make our way up and over the 23rd Street flyover. I will enjoy that beer. Thank you so much, Wills, for the super chat. And the signal's getting a little weird. Ooh, somebody has a pocket Wi-Fi near me. Hold on, I gotta stop walking here. Because, hey, there it goes. Somebody had a pocket Wi-Fi in their pocket. All these tourists with their pocket Wi-Fis. All right, there we go. There goes the signal. All right, signal came back. Sorry about that. There is a great Mexican restaurant nearby. I would love to get some food. Oh, look at that whole crowd looking out down the street here. People observing the everyday. Oh boy. This is like yes they are, Robert. Yes they are. But as you saw, that guy had a dog in a carriage. So I don't know if you saw that. A guy just passed us with a dog in a carriage. Interesting view of the Chrysler building right over here. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, exactly. You got to spread it out yourself. Look at the view of the Chrysler building from here. There it is. There's your Chrysler building.
Oh, finger. Frida has a Dan came up for that exhibit.
Okay. Oh yeah. Go walk the dogs, Winky. Go walk the dogs. Let them stretch their limbs. Gotta love it. Boy, it got warm out here, man. Guys, it got warm out here. I'm having to get some ice cream when we get to the to the Hudson Yards area. And we're almost there already. On our left-hand side here, this is a Zaha Hadid's building. This is the apartment building me and my wife want to live in. Not on the Highline level. Not on the Highline level, that's for sure. Look at this crowd out here, man. Holy cow. Yeah, it's like 65 out, but it feels like 85. It's, again, remember the Highline Park retains heat, so it gets pretty hot. Oh, that's true. Oh, the dog in the stroller. Yeah, I know, Winky. Yeah, I know. Some people they don't let their dogs walk for whatever reason. But for some people, the dog is just an accessory. See, I don't know if I want to eat my lunch right here in front of the Highline, but that apartment could be yours for I think 19 million. I always forget. The ones further up are a lot more expensive, like pushing like 25, 30 million dollars. But Zaha Hadid's building, you're living in a piece of artwork. Welcome back, Jez. Are you out of school now? Are you out of school? Don't be watching YouTube in school now. You'll be listening? Okay, awesome. Got another piece of art. Coming up on another little piece of art here. And ooh, bar and grill restaurant advertising out onto the Highline. That's new. Boy, it got warm out here, man. Yeah, pretty expensive. We're now in like the number 1 or number 2 most expensive neighborhood in the whole city right now. More expensive than the Upper East and Upper West sides. More expensive, you know, that's the whole thing about this place, is that because of the Highline and all the new construction coming on in, this is why it's valued at this point more than the Upper East and Upper West side. You're in class right now. Shut off the phone and pay attention to the teacher. You can watch this on a replay. This is some rather interesting art. Nice. Helping your sister move. Awesome. We're officially entering Midtown. Well, Chelsea, but we're leaving Chelsea now and entering Midtown West. Yeah, Hudson Yards is pretty expensive. Nobody's living in the Highline in the Hudson Yards just yet. So give it a few years and then we'll see where it shapes up in the top 10 most expensive neighborhoods. As we come on in, the breeze coming off this building feels fantastic. Yeah, you gotta have the Oh yeah, it's gotta be a very hot area considering. But let's see, you never know. You never know. Sometimes they make these big residential developments and they're only profitable for about a year or two. But let's see what happens as the shed comes into view. The large dynamic performance space here at Hudson Yards. We're officially now in Hudson Yards as we approach 31st Street. And any photographer really knows, like, this is not the time to come down here and take pictures. Good to see you, Cecilia. This is not the time. It's kind of hard with all the people milling about. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do something we have never done before, which is we're going to back to class. That's right. So now what we're doing is we're entering. Yeah, it's the worst. Oh, absolutely, Nigel. But now what we're going to do is we're going to connect. Oh, the grift has begun. The grift has begun. He's taking out his wallet. All right, so now we're gonna walk into the Hudson Yards now. This is something we have never done before. Look at the new Highline Park still being. This is the spur. This is gonna open up in June. So we're gonna come out here and see this all opened up when we come back here in June. Whole new park being built, and there is the shed. There's the shed. And I believe Bjork is opening it up. And it looks like, I wonder if this is L'Oreal's location. I think they are. They moved uptown, or they have offices downtown and uptown. Yeah, look, L'Oreal. So this whole structure here rolls back. Actually, this is the first time. Look at this. This is going to be the first time we get right up and personal with these wheels. We have seen these wheels from behind scaffolding, and now we get to walk right up to them. This whole thing moves, and as you see, excuse me, as you see, got the track down there, and you can see where this structure moves here. As I come around the side here, this whole thing here slides back into over here. Let's get a little bit of a view here. There's lots of people out here. Wow, this whole plaza is like jumping with life. It's like there's a city here or something like that. Here's the vessel. We climbed this already. Actually, I was officially the first person to live stream from the vessel. I was the first person to live stream from the vessel. I have looked all over on all the different apps, and I beat out people by a couple of days. But see, this whole thing here slides back into here, and then this area here becomes an open space. But these wheels here are massive. And then of course we have our vessel, which will soon, you guys at home, you can name the vessel. There is a naming contest going on. But you need tickets to climb the vessel. You need tickets. In a perfect world, we could just walk up and we'll go in there. I know, I can't wait to see that thing start moving back too. I'm interested to see how they're going to utilize the space when it's outdoor compared to indoor. That's what I really wonder about. But Bjork, the one and the only Bjork, is opening up the vessel. And she's known for playing interesting places, interesting venues. Let's get into the shadow here of the vessel, where it's, yes, it is cooler. What are these? Wait, hold on. Can we walk up the vessel here? Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. Let's see if we could get tickets. We got a full battery. Let's see. Hey guys, just me.
Hello. How many?
Just me. Just one.
There you go.
Thank you.
You can head on in now.
All right. Holy cow! Guess what, guys? We got our fast pass. We're going up. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Holy cow! What on a fluke. On a fluke, on a lark. We go right up. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Hey, man.
Hello, sir. Enjoy, guys.
Thank
Keep
you.
your tickets out. They're going to scan them at the top.
Okay. Wow. Okay. All right, folks. So now I guess you could do the thing that everyone wants to do, which is just show up. But as you see, I hope I get to keep this. I kind of like this little ticket here. Wow. Okay. We're climbing the Highline. We're climbing the vessel already. Good. We're only 45 minutes into the live stream, so now, wow. See, I do a lot of walking for you guys. Oh, this is funny. Hey, you definitely want to share this out and tweet this out with your friends. Hey, man. Here we go. Into the vessel we go. So the maximum capacity is 700. Learn something new every day. All right. So now the picture everyone wants to get, putting their cell phone in the circle. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna begin to walk up and around. Here we go, up and around, guys. We're going up and around. You know, I wasn't expecting to do this, but let's do it. We'll make our way going this way. The other time we went the other way. So now we're gonna make our way up going this way. Oh yeah, Nigel. Wait until we get near the top here. But Hudson River, right over there. And unfortunately, when the second phase of Hudson Yards is built, this whole area here will be filled up with office buildings and apartment buildings. So this view will look dramatically different in a few years. Always good content, only the best. I want to get the shot where we're looking at the So everyone wants to put their cell phone in there. I get it. It looks cool. I'm gonna zigzag up. Here's the shot I wanted. Damn it. And look at the elevator. Look at this elevator here. This elevator here is so cool. Look at that thing. Look at the track it's on, and so neat. So how the elevator works is basically only with people with, well, it looks like anyone's online for the elevator, it looks like, but there is a line for the elevator. I'm going to see if we can take the elevator down, right? Let's see if we can take the elevator down, but everybody puts their cell phones in the middle of the circle. It's not a crazy picture. It's like, I think it's a rather average picture. So yeah, the British architect Thomas Heatherwick designed the vessel. As one person put it the other day, I read somewhere where somebody said it's the most what was it again? Antisocial piece of art ever created, because everyone who comes here is usually taking video, doing selfies. So it's all about the selfie. It's all about the selfie. Let's keep on going. Yes. I know, Nigel. I know. No, this is an iPhone 8. This is an iPhone 8. Not the iPhone X. The iPhone 8. As people think I'm talking to them. You think you know what? If you run down fast enough, it kind of feels like the whole structure is moving. I know we're already up pretty far up already. You can see how far the shed moves back. That thing moves back a lot. As we make our way up, bloody hell, gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Everybody thinks I'm talking to them. Everybody thinks I'm talking to them. John Hardy, good to see you. I was not expecting to climb up the vessel, but I am. Welcome. Some people call this the Great Shawarma. To me, it looks like an acorn or a kind of a nest. But yeah, I gotta keep moving. So, see, so now I'm stopped on this tier here. I'm back here again. Well, I'm exploring New York City, but you could of course explore your own hometown, and I always recommend live stream it if you want to show your experience to other people around the world. And once again, just keep moving here because once I stop, a crowd forms. Here's the elevator level. And it looks like the elevator does not make local stops. Only makes express stops. Ooh, and look, that little outdoor area is open over there. Nice. And it sounds like we have a helicopter taking off from the 34th Street heliport. Maybe somebody taking a blade out to one of the local airports. I look like 40 to 55 years of age. I'm 38. That's how old I am. Born in 79. I was born in 1979. All right, let's continue on up. Almost near the top. And then we're gonna do a full walk around the top. You know, this vessel's not going to be as cool once they finish section 2 here. This is going to be all covered with buildings. You won't be able to see the river. I kind of wish this whole platform was a park, but it will be tall buildings. It will be tall buildings. You guys wanna do something scary? Here we go, guys. You ready for the drop? Whatever you do, don't look down. Actually, let me do this. There we go. Trying to get that overhang shot right now. Okay, go up another level. Let's go up another level. All right, nice view, right? Right, all those tiny little ants down there. And then the Highline goes out and around over there. But today we came through the new entrance next to the shed. No, I'm not afraid of heights at all. No. Ah, that's right, Native New Yorker. We are climbing the vessel here at Hudson Yards. So if you're afraid of heights, I'm doing the climbing for you. I've kind of zigzagged up the western side here of the vessel. As we're now on the penultimate level before the very top. It's a long line to put your cell phone in that circle. Yeah, this is the number 7 train yard. Look, check it out. Here's your Hudson Yards. Those are all LIRR trains. Some of those are New Jersey Transit trains. Going all the way over the edge. Look at this whole new neighborhood being built. A whole new neighborhood. I've got this platform for myself right now. And sorry about the wind noise. If there is wind noise, sorry about that. This is nice. This is how I envisioned the vessel in the end, was to just be able to just come up here and hop on. And ooh, got a helicopter landing. Got a helicopter landing. So most of the helicopters that leave here from the 34th Street helipad are not sightseeing helicopters. They're more to help. Excuse me. To help people get to the airports, really. People hop on Blade. Blade is like our Uber for helicopters here in New York. And they watch a documentary on this. Yeah. I forgot there was a documentary somewhere about this thing. Thank you so much, Debbie. Yeah, I think the pollen up here is beginning to get to me. A lot of people up at this level here. New building beginning to sprout up over there. You can see a couple of or the Hamptons, exactly, or the Hamptons. So we got the thin building on the left-hand side. That's the Nordstrom Tower, or the Extel Tower, depending on what you want to call it. And then the skinnier tower on the right-hand side, that's that Steinway Tower. Which is pretty cool. And then, of course, you got that pyramid right there. That's Worldwide Plaza. You actually see the MoMA. The MoMA building's popping out right over there. You see that really thin one that looks like a really thin, like, wedge of cheese? That's your MoMA tower, your MoMA residential tower on 53rd Street. Yeah, I think it was on the Science Channel, if I'm not mistaken. Always something going on here in New York. Always. It wouldn't be New York without people doing headstands here in the vessel. It wouldn't. It would not. Now we're at the top, folks. Welcome to the top. We have made it. We have made it. No, they're not. No, they're not going to make pianos in the Steinway building. It's going to be a residential high-rise. It's going to be apartments. Only in New York. Right? Kind of wild, huh? No, it won't fall off. Everything is attached to me. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I really want to ride that elevator, but it's so crowded. That elevator is very, very popular. All right, let's go up to one more level up, and then we're at the top. We have made it. We've walked the Highline, and we've walked the height of the vessel. Awesome. Tweet them at me. Take some screenshots. Tweet them at me at Dutch Moz, and I will retweet you. It's pretty high up. High as heck. And that's where we're going to be going into next. We're going to walk downstairs, and we're going to go. That's our subway entrance right there. We're going to go down that entrance into one of the deepest subway stations here in New York City, and then we're going to ride a funicular. A funicular. Is this a lightning rod? I wonder if this is a lightning rod. Yeah, too bad, right? Yeah, too bad. People do look like hands. Yes, they do. Definitely an unexpected treat being able to do this today. Okay, we're gonna go all the way around the top here. We're gonna go all the way around the top here. Nice. Macbeth and what's that there? In Jeffersontown, Louisville? Nice, enjoy it. It's always fun seeing some Macbeth there. Oh, look at these people here. Yes. Me and mother will be eating here on the deck here, next to the Louis Vuitton here. Yes, it's gonna be lovely. Look at the lovely. Now, when those trees get big, that's gonna be a nice little spot over there. I don't think I'm dressed properly to walk over there. I don't think I could blend in. How long did it take for me to get up here, guys? I really don't know. Maybe about 10 minutes? How long was it, guys? Sound like Prince Charles, yes. Me and mother and the Queen, yes. So Royal Shakespeare, oh, really? 10 years ago, nice. Good to see you, Josh, welcome. We have an unexpected treat here at the vessel. Here I am thinking you need to wait 2 weeks, all right, about 10 minutes. I did not know I could just walk up, grab a ticket, and climb the vessel. So that's what we did. About 10 minutes, guys. So yeah, 10 minutes. 10 minutes seems to be 10, 15 minutes. Yeah, we've been stopping along the way. But now we're at the very, very top. It's a really cool view here. Look at this. Look at that. It's kind of wild. Let's see if the helicopter passes underneath it. I'll see you later, John. Got chicken on the barbie there. Don't burn it. Kind of crazy view, right? I appreciate that, Nigel. Oh, look at that. The helicopter's right in the middle of it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, right. Where? John Hardy cooking Australian style, putting shrimps on the barbie. Cooking Australian style, right? That's when you cook everything upside down, right? Screenshot heaven. Yes, boss. That's right. Screenshot heaven. Let's go up to the other. So the top level here has lightning rods on it. So this is where we just came from. So we walked up the Highline, came right through there, checked out that wheel down there. And the structure does move up here a little bit. I could feel it bouncing around ever so slightly. It's pretty. Yeah, if you're afraid of heights, this thing isn't not exactly for you. But I did not notice these last time I was here. We were at the lightning rods. I did not notice the lightning rods. Kind of amazing. Ooh, we can see the Jenga building from here. 80 Leonard Street. Straight down the way. We still haven't gone one complete circuit around just yet. Oh, the elevator's coming up.
Для нас, но мы пришли, короче, нам нужно, например, до половины до этого дойти.
We got those twisty turny. Do I play video games? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. My favorite, actually, the game I play in a regular, well, if I do play a game on a regular basis, will be, I like my Grand Theft Auto. I do like my Grand Theft Auto a lot. And last night I was playing I'm almost there to get the truck simulator back. We were doing truck sim on the live stream. Oh yeah. Yes, I do. Yay. Right. You play too? Awesome. No, no more. That is finished. If it does come, the radio show comes back. It's gonna be on Facebook. All right. I think we should start. Oh, we got this one more level here, but it's crowded up there. A lot of people don't do Facebook there, and I understand why. But it's probably the only place where I could probably do the radio show, and I'll be able to get it off. But I don't know if I'm going to even bring back the radio show, so who knows. Take some of our last views here from the top before making our way back down. All right, let's start making our way down. Ooh, a helicopter landing. Everyone misses the radio show. All right, let's start making our way down. Just see the Empire State Building peeking on up. No, I'm not afraid of heights. So now we're gonna go down, all the way down to in there, and then down underground. So you guys ready for this? From the heights of the vessel to one of the deepest subway stations in the city. Let's do it. We're gonna go all the way around, and I wanna see if I get the same thing that happened to me last time, which is, it's oddly enough, it's scarier going down than going up. And if I go around and down fast enough, it's gonna feel like the whole structure's spinning around. Winky is back, awesome. That's right. That's right, native New Yorker, that's right. Mariah Takashi. Oh yeah, I'm getting that feeling again. Where the whole thing feels like it's spinning. Yeah, the whole thing again feels like it's spinning. If I go down fast enough and kind of focus on like the view out. I'm gonna stop right here for a second. Doing great, Adam. I was not expecting to climb the vessel today. So evidently you could just come down here, show up, and you could probably get tickets to climb it now. You'd be hanging on to... I'll see you later, Nigel. Enjoy Macbeth tonight. Thanks for tuning on in. Okay, now I'm gonna go around in a spiral here like I... Yeah, going down is oddly enough, it's almost like such an optical illusion. Yeah, the whole thing feels like it's moving. The whole thing feels like it's rotating right now for me. See you later, Nigel. I'll see you later, Jesmax. As we make our way down. Down off the vessel. I know, didn't like that, right? Yeah. It's a weird feeling. It's a very odd sensation. Ah, looks fantastic. Awesome! The Hive, I like that. Good to see ya. The Hive is a good name. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Kind of reminds me of a nest. So yeah, if you walk down this thing fast, you get a little bit of vertigo. You get a little bit of it to me looks like a pine cone. To me it looks like a pine cone. To me it looks like an acorn or a nest. Fitting, but to say I like Hive. Hive sounds like a really New York kind of thing. Isn't Hive a condition? Have hives or like a beehive. You know, like a bee or a wasp. A wasp's nest or hive. Well, go to the Hudson Yards website. As we return back to the ground. This was an unexpected treat. So you guys get, only on this channel do you get a walk up the Highline Park and the vessel in one live stream. Let's go this way. A lot of people sitting down on the steps. Right, kind of resembles a wasp's nest. All right, we're only one more level to go. Come on, Gimbal. Level out, Gimbal. There you go. And now we are at the first landing. The first landing of the vessel. This is where everybody had to throw their cell phone in the circle. It's a rather average picture in my personal opinion. Right? This is a nickel tour. Look at this crowd. Let's get one last look. One last look. Boom. As everybody puts their cell phone in the circle. Let's get out of here. Let's fly on out of y'all. What's next? Who knows? What's next is Subway for us. Sounds like a yuppie bar, yes. That was fun. That was fun. Very unexpected, but very fun nonetheless. Let's get one last closing shot here of the vessel before we go underground and I start making my way home. Okay. Team Rocket. Is that a Pokemon reference? Always got to make sure it's got Pokemon references over here. Oh, this is funny. This is so funny, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Who saw this? I saw this on Instagram the other day. I didn't think it was real. Okay. Oh my God, this is funny. There's signs all over. There's like 3 signs here. See, I am not walking on the rocks, guys. Oh, there we go. See, the guy in the suit. See, the guy in the suit. Okay, the guy in the suit's doing it. All right. Anyway, is that funny, Debbie? That was fun. All right. Now, for all you infrastructure fanatics out there, it is time to ride the 34th Street funicular. It is fun. It is a nicular. It's a funicular. I appreciate that, Guy Heyman. Thanks for tuning on in. All right, that's new, right? Oh, man. Let's ride the funicular. The outdoor observation of what? From we got to do whatchamacallit. We got to do Top of the Rock soon. We haven't done Top of the Rock in a hot minute. We'll do Top of the Rock, and we'll do. We already did World Trade Center. We went to World Trade Center for a sunset. Oh, from the edge. Oh man, when the edge opens up, there it is, right up there. We can't see the edge because it's on the other side of the building, but there it is. We'll be climbing up that soon. We'll be going up there soon. Just jumping out here. It has an Austin Tobin Plaza vibe. For all you guys who don't know what Austin Tobin Plaza is, that was a plaza at the original World Trade Center. I heard 2020. I heard sometime next year. Right, so large, so vast, but it's full of people. I mean, that was the difference between this and the World Trade Center Plaza. I mean, if you remember the original World Trade Center Plaza, no matter how many events they had in that space, it was never this crowded. Well, actually, this is smaller than Austin Tobin Plaza. Come to think of it, I don't think this is as big. You're more than welcome, Debbie. All right. I mean, no matter how big an event they had in the original World Trade Center Plaza, it was never full like this anyway. It would be interesting. You know what? You got me thinking now. I might have to do a size comparison. Because the plaza was vast. It was big. Obviously the orientation of everything's a bit different now, but I feel like I should get an ice cream before I go underground. Should I get an ice cream? Should I get an overpriced ice cream right now? Do I have enough money for an overpriced ice cream? That's $1 million question. Let me check that out. All the cranes, all the construction, all the new city coming together. They were. No, you remember that Minoru Yamasaki, he wanted to keep the Twin Towers at 80 stories because he was so worried about like the trees and like the plantings. And when they boosted it up to 110 stories because, you know, they want to be the tallest in the world, yes, the trees became like kind of like an afterthought because they knew that they would get sun, but not a lot of sun. This does have, well, yeah, I would say that this does have a lot more stuff than Austin Tobin Plaza. I mean, Austin Tobin Plaza was just, what was in the middle? Just a sphere, just Fritz Cobbing's sphere, and that was it? And the fountain? Well, that was an unexpected treat, climbing up that. Let me get some money together. I desperately need something to drink right now. Desperately need something to drink. Let me not get an ice cream because I gotta go on the train. And I don't want to be all cotton-mouthed on the train, if you will. Get some money together here. Get some money for the Commandant. How much you think a Gatorade's gonna be? $2 or $3, folks? $2 or $3? I'm guessing $3. Okay. Is a halal decent? I think it is. I've heard good reviews about the trucks here. I've heard some really good stuff about the trucks around here. So it's probably a toss-up between tourist trap and like actually halfway decent deals. Well, let's see if we could get a let me get like a Gatorade or something like that. Because I am parched. I am definitely thirsty right now. Hey man, you got Gatorade? How much? How much for a Gatorade? $3. Okay. $3, folks. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Yes. All right. Well, wasn't this fun? So now we get to go underground now. That's actually a really good halal card. It's a really good one. You know your halal card's there. All right, let me take a sip of this drink. And then we're gonna go underground and we're gonna ride the funicular. Time to ride the funicular. Yeah, Gatorade, $10. $10. I was looking for the beef hashalah guy. You know, I want to get some crab juice with the meat on the stick thing. All right, let me drink this really quick because I am parched. I have to take the elevator down. And you remember that guy? Who remembers that guy from the Simpsons? Chaf halash, beef halash. Way better than Mountain Dew. Crab juice is always better than Mountain Dew. All right. Yeah, I'm very parched. I just drank a quarter of that. Oh. And my nose is running. Let me get my Metro card ready here. Ugh, crab juice. Better than Mountain Dew. All right, guys, here we go. Into the subway we go. Yes, Clamato is clam juice, correct. All right, you ready to ride? Let's ride the 34th Street funicular. Down we go into one of the deepest subway stations in all of New York City. And we go. Thank you so much, Winky. Oh my God, I don't think anyone's riding the funicular. Music of Curiosities this Saturday, 9 o'clock. Tune on in. Into the subway we go. Look, nobody's riding the funicular. Nobody's riding the funicular. You know, it has the word fun in it, guys. Ride the funicular because it has the word fun in it. Click. Which one's gonna come? Which one's gonna come up? They're both coming up I think they're both coming at the same time? No, the one on the left is coming up. It does take forever, but it's worth it. It's a funicular, damn it. It's a funicular. Look at this cool thing. Exactly, the fun elevator, the funicular. As it comes up very stately. Wasn't the puppet show a lot of fun? Go to facebook.com/Coney Island USA. So this is the 34th Street station, the last stop of the number 7 train. 34th Street, Hudson Yards. 34th Street, Hudson Yards. That's right. You could call it Javits. Yeah, it's right across from the Javits Center. I don't think it's formally called that. I think it's pretty much called 34th Street, Hudson Yards. But right across the street from the Javits Center, the northern end of the Highline Park. And here comes the funicular. Because it's fun. Exactly there. Hudson Yards gets one line, and New York City World Trade Center has 12. That's right. Yes, I am. They'll manage. Nobody wants to ride the funicular with me. So on Coney Island USA's Facebook page, we did a puppet show on Monday night, and there'll be live streams that I'll be doing for them all season long down in Coney Island. So tune on in. All right. Oh, they missed their ride on the funicular. Down we go on the funicular. There goes the funicular. It's like Disney World, but in New York. It's not stopping. It's going to come right through the glass. Whee! A nice stately ride, as you see. A nice stately, relaxed ride here on the funicular, on the 34th Street funicular. It's a stately ride. It's a chill ride. It's a relaxed ride. And then this escalator only goes up. This is an up-only escalator, so you could race the funicular. That's what it's called, Chris. It's called the funicular. And it is spelled F-U-N. This funicular. Or funicular, right? I don't know. It's a French thing. Oh, see? He's using the funicular. There it comes. Everyone looking up. See, if you have a carriage or anything like that, this is how you get up. Or if you're in a wheelchair, this is how you get up. Or down. Depending on what direction you're going. Right here. Lower mezzanine. Whoa, but I feel that thing slow down. That thing slowed down to inching now towards it. Slowing down even more. I can feel it slowing down even more. There's definitely hydraulics run this thing. It is too slow for New Yorkers, Guy Heyman. It is too slow for New Yorkers. There you go, Winky. Thank you so much. All right. We made it. Yay! Coming up on 4 o'clock. Yeah, I hope you're feeling well, Winky. I hope you're doing well. Oh, we got to do the tram to Roosevelt Island. Yes, I'm waiting for the trees to finish blooming out there, because I know everyone's going out there to watch the trees bloom. But we're definitely doing that. We're definitely going to ride the Roosevelt Island tram. Daddy, let's ride the funicular. All right, we have made it. As the children scream in excitement, vim and vigor and yore. Good to see you, Maureen. Unfortunately, we're just finishing up our little tour. But you just walked up the Highline, you just climbed the vessel, and we rode the 34th Street funicular. We did it all. Yeah, watch the replay. Watch that replay. The old stop was 219th Street and number 2 in the Bronx. Nice. When are we leaving here? Oh, we're delayed. We're delayed. Okay. We're delayed. Oh, I want to thank everyone for tuning on in. And don't forget, have a great New Year Day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I'll see you guys later, folks. Bye-bye.